Ibanez guitar, Ibanez FR2620. Obviously an Ibanez by the headstock, but a little bit different down at the body end. Bit of a classy guitar this. We start with the headstock and the neck. The neck is actually billed as a 5-piece neck, but in reality it's 3 pieces of maple, one at each side and one down the centre, which are separated by a tiny strip of walnut, which you might just be able to see there, which gives it a very nice little decorative feature down that neck. While we're on the back, you can see that the neck is a bolt-on neck and is finished in smooth satin, which is really rather lovely. As with most Ibanez guitars, probably all Ibanez guitars, the neck is really fine. It's a slim deck, nice width, really comfortable and playable neck. 24 frets with fat fret wire, so the 24th is a little bit narrow if you've got pudgy fingers, but perfectly playable right the way up the neck. Moving on to the body, it's made of ash, which is an interesting grain. You might have seen a couple of Fender production runs with ash, the Light Ash, Telecaster and Stratocaster. The natural finish here is really rather lovely. It's improved, if it could be improved, by a line of binding, perloid binding around the edge of the top. I'm not sure if you'll pick that up there, but it adds a dollop of class to what is already a classy look. Contouring for comfort, very much like a Stratocaster, scooped out at the back, top edge scooped out there, but it looks more Telecaster in my mind than it does Stratocaster. Moving to the bridge, this is an Ibanez design bridge, and it's got a feature there to increase stability. Basically it's a stop bridge and stop dowel combined. Your strings can go actually your strings go through the body from the back through these grommets and up through each of the individually adjustable saddles. What I mistook for holes for the strings are actually the screws, the 6 screws at this end, which move those saddles backwards and forwards to adjust intonation. Each saddle has a single Allen key at the front end, which brings it up and down for your action adjustment. And once you've got all that right, and having said that, the setup on this guitar is excellent, so you shouldn't have to mess too much. But once you've got all that right, there are 6 Allen screws, 1 for each saddle, that you then tighten up, and that locks those saddles into place. So great stability, great tone transmission through that bridge. The pickups are 2 humbuckers, but that's not the full story. We'll get to that in a minute. There are 2 humbuckers. They're Ibanez design and make as well, and they are controlled by a single master volume, a master tone, and a 5-way selector switch. The reason it's a 5-way selector switch is because it acts as a coil tap as well. So in the first position, which is towards the bottom, you have this bridge humbucker on its own. In the second position, the bridge humbucker is coil tapped. That means that one of the coils is disabled and the other one is engaged, making it in effect a single coil pickup, such as you might find on a Stratocaster. It's actually the forward coil here, this one, which is activated, which mellows the sound out quite nicely. Your third position, your middle position, taps this and this. So you've got this single coil here and this single coil here going together. Your fourth position knocks out the bridge pickup completely and leaves the neck pickup coil tapped, so that's single coil there. And the final position, fifth position, is the neck pickup on humbucker mode. on its own. So it's a very versatile little setup using what are essentially simple controls. Okay, well, let's have a little listen to how all those options sound. And to start with, we'll listen to the bridge humbucker on its own. Straightway through all of those other options to the neck humbucker on its own now. These medium output humbuckers, so sort of medium distortion, classic rock, and that kind of indie, grungy grinds stuff is right in their ballpark. I'm guessing you could push them to do heavier sounds, but I would question why you'd want a guitar with such coil tapping facilities if you're playing heavy metal. Anyway, I wouldn't write it off, but it's a versatile guitar, so medium output pickups, so it's kind of pitched at classic rock and cleaner sounds in music. So let's go and have a look at how those coil taps affect the things we're doing. This is the bridge humbucker coil tapped on its own. Pickup coil tapped on its own. And now we'll put them both together for you. Let's listen to those again. Bridge pickup, neck pickup, and both together. You can hear there's a lot of scope for country music, pop music, stuff like that, which doesn't necessarily require the high output, high power pickups. So an all-round guitar, as long as you don't push it into too heavy overdrive. Ska, reggae, country, rockabilly, and classic rock. It does span an awful lot of genres. It's a beautiful guitar. It's not a cheap guitar. It comes with its own moulded fitted case, and there's not much more to say.